Can you guys hear me on YouTube at all? I hope. So, we're going to go through all of the strikes with our knife defense, and we're going to go over some of the blocks that we're going to be using, all right? So, the first thing we're going to do is we grab our knife in our right hand. That's the most usual, that's usually people's most dominant hand. So, we're going to start in the right hand. My right hand is on this side. So, what we're going to be doing is, again, the different strikes. So, the strike one is going to be from this shoulder, your right shoulder. It's going to be from your right shoulder to your left hip. Okay, that's where we're striking. Now, I don't mean like this. We're not cutting ourselves. That'd be weird. All right, so the number one strike is out in front of me. I'm going to keep my arm slightly bent. I'm going down from my hip, or my shoulder to my hip, all right, going at this angle right here. So this is the number one strike. I want you guys to practice that a little bit. All right, practice the strike a few times. I want you to get used to the movement of number one. All right, so one more time. If I'm not using a knife, my hand's up. I'm going from right shoulder, left hip. So I'm going down this angle. All right, yeah. So if I'm using my left hand, mirror you guys, strike down, just like this. All right, so that's my right hand. That's why I'm using this one. Good. Good. So that is number one. Number one. Number two goes from the opposite direction. So instead of coming from my right shoulder to my left hip, so I'm going here. All right, it's going to come up to my other shoulder up here, go back the other way. So I'm going from my left shoulder to my right hip. So if I turn around, left shoulder, right hip. So 1, 2. 2 comes this way. All right. So if I switch, mirroring you guys, down across my body. Okay. So I want you guys to practice those. Practice those. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just keep going. Now, when we do this, the next important part, you guys probably saw me doing it with my feet. Do you guys remember with the sticks, how we had that V in front of us where we'd step here and here, right? You guys remember that footwork where we go left, right, and we're always going back to the base of the V? It's the same thing with our knife defense. It's the same footwork. So with my right leg, when I do number one, I step out on that side of the V and I do number one, and then I step back. Then I go number 2. All right, so again, it's 1, 2. Emma, you need your practice knife, ma'am. We're starting knife defense today. So go grab your knife. All right, so let's do this again. So we start at the middle, step out, 1, step back, step out, 2, and back. So we're going right, left, and we're not going in a circle. We're not going like this. It's across your body, right down the middle. 1, 2, like you're making an X. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2. We're only doing 1 and 2 right now. 1 and 2 for the knife strikes. Hey, Josh, I don't know if you can hear me yet, but you need your practice knife. All right, so let's keep going. Another Josh, not you, Joshua. All right, so again, one more time. I step out with my right leg for strike number 1. I go 1, 2, 1, 2. Emma, you should remember these, man. All right, and make sure you're in your right hand, not your left hand. You should be copying me, not going opposite of me. Hey, Josh, grab your practice knife, dude. We're doing that. All right. So if I'm facing away from you with my right hand, I step out, right leg, 1, back, left leg, 2, back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep going. Keep going. I want you guys to make sure you're still focusing. Remember, we're leadership. Good. Make them look good. Make sure you're using only your right hand, not both hands, just your right hand. All right? Because this and this are the same thing. That's a 1 and that's a 1 if we go like that. All right? And Joshua, this is all 3 levels, man. Just like every other leadership class. That's why I say grab your knife. We're just reviewing our strikes right now, for you anyways, and learning them for everyone else. All right, next one. Number 3. So number 3 is going across your belly right here. So it's in my right hand. I'm going across just like this. All right, so one more time, I go across. All right, so that's 3, and I step out with my right leg when I do it. So it's 3, just like that. All right, so now we're stepping across with our right hand. We step out, 3, 3, 3, 3, just like that. And just like 1 and 2, 4 goes back the other way. So 4, I start across my body, and I come back the other way. So now it's 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Emma, do you have a question, ma'am? I can't unmute you. Unmute yourself so I can hear you.
So I tried doing this on YouTube, but there was no sound.
I know. I got it back up on YouTube to where it has sound now, but you're on Zoom, which is even better because I can see you. Perfect. All right, so one more time. I step out with my right leg, 3, back, and then my left leg, 4, back. So I'm going 3 and 4 when I do it. To my right hand, 3, 4, 3, 4. And notice my other hand is right here in the middle. I want you guys to make sure your other hand, your left hand is in the middle of your body, not down here, because this doesn't make sense. I could get myself if this was real nice. So keep this other hand up here in the middle. So I'm going back and forth, and keep your other hand in the middle, right here. All right. So keep going. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Just like so. Keep going, keep going. All right, and now we're going to add on one more. That's it. We're going 1 through 5 today, okay? 1 through 5. So number 5 is going straight in. So I just went 1, 2, 3, 4. I step forward 5, and it's going straight through the middle, right to the belly button, okay? So go ahead. We're going to do all 5. We're doing all 5 of them. So ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So that is it. All right. That's 1 through 5. I'm going to do it facing the camera so you guys can see my strikes. All right. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So what is really important with those 5 strikes is your footwork and making sure you're striking in the right position, okay? Now, we talked about this with our sticks when we went over all of that. We said slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All right, I'll say it one more time. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So I would rather you guys go here and you're practicing them nice and slow for me, rather than you going like this and looking like you don't know what you're doing, okay? So go slow and not fast, all right? Let's go ahead and keep going. Emma, go ahead and go, ma'am. You don't have to wait for me. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. That's 1 through 5. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So everything in knife defense. Now this is going to be a little bit of a different thing with leadership now, because knife defense is where we're learning how to deal with a knife, right? We're learning how to get away from a knife, how to like keep ourselves out of the way, not let people near us, and we're trying to defend ourselves against someone that potentially could have a knife. All right, now that's weird if you're by yourself and you don't have anyone to like be your partner. Okay, so what we're doing here is I'm gonna do kind of it's gonna be more like a seminar kind of thing. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. And it's gonna be us doing this kind of stuff, getting good at the strikes, because you have to know the strikes in order to know how to defend it against them, okay? So, how this goes, one more time, let's go through those 5 strikes, then I'll show you the different ways of defending against these strikes, okay? So, we got, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So the protection, there's 2 different ways you can protect yourself against a number 1 strike. So again, number 1's coming straight down from my right shoulder to my left hip. Bam! All right, now 2 different blocks for this. So this is someone, if you do not have your knife, all right, so we don't have our knives, those disappear. Now, when we're blocking against the number 1 strike, what I want you guys to do, all right, is, right, I'm trying to attack you with my right hand. I want you to take your right hand. Take your right hand. Yeah, Joshua's already got it. You're going to bring it in and bring the back of your hand to the knife, or well, to the hand that has the knife. So if I'm striking number 1, you're going to bring the back of your hand right here. All right, not to the knife, not the hand. You want it on the middle of their forearm, right in here, okay? That's where I want you guys to put the block. So again, take your right hand, turn it backwards so the back of your hand is facing your opponent, and stop it. All right, so again, let's do that again. Ready, and block. Good. Ready, and block. Good. Ready, and block. So take your right hand, and you're stepping in. Right hand, step in. So it's the same footwork. I'm in the middle, I step in, and I block. So again, if they're coming at me with that number 1, I'm blocking right here, right in the middle of my forearm. That's where you want to block with this, okay? From there, I want you to draw a circle downward and pass it. All right, so I start here and I pass through. Start here, pass through. Now, when you do this, I want you to bring your body back. So if I'm going sideways, I block, and then watch my body. I step back as I block. And that's because if they have a knife, the knife is starting here, and it's coming down. If I don't move back, they can potentially get me, and I don't want that. So when I go through, I want to scoop my body back out of the way, okay? So let's do that a couple of times. So you're going to step in, block, and down. Good. Step in, block, and down. Good. Just like that. Block, down. Block, down. Good. Block, down. Block, down. All right, and it's the same for number 2. Number 2, you just use your other hand. So with that left hand, you step in, block, and down. That's for number 2. One more time, block, and down. So I'm using my left hand for number 2. So it goes right, left, right, left. And this is for block 1, strike 1 and strike 2. That's the first way you guys can use against those strikes. All right, so one more time. I got block and pass, block and pass. The other way, go like this. So you're going to use both hands in 2 karate chops, just like this. When I sit for number 1, both hands come up and you block, just like this. All right, what I'm doing is a double, kind of like our sudo. You guys know our sudo, how we go like this and we go here. But now I'm doing it with both hands at the same time. All right, and what I'm doing is I'm catching the person with the knife. I'm catching them here in the middle of their bicep, right here. And my other hand is here on their forearm, just like the first one. All right, so I do that double chop, bam, and I'm chopping here and here. Okay, so as I do it, I step forward and I double strike, stopping them from getting me. All right, and it's the same on the other side. I step forward and I block on this side. So both of these work. I got a block here and a block here. All right, and that's the second 2 ways to block against 1 and 2. Now, these are really important. All right, now, never, ever, ever try to stop someone with a knife like this. Because right in here, in this area on both of your wrists, you have what we call your puppet strings. All right, your puppet strings are what make your hands close and like just close nice and tight and grab things. All right, and we never want our puppet strings to get cut, because if we get our puppet strings cut, we can't close our hand. We need to close our hand for this knife defense, okay? That's why we use the back of our hands or the side of our hands here, okay? So never, ever, ever block with the front of your hands, only the back or the side, okay? So we're here, and that's why, again, when we do those passes, I'm using the back of your hand to pass, because I want you to be able to close your hand, all right? So that is what that means. Now, we are going to do the next ones for 3 and 4. 3 and 4. You're going to do a kind of low block. So I step forward and I low block low. And then I'm going to bring it up and down. All right, that's for number 3. I do that low block, bring it around. It's the same for number 4. I do a low block and bring it around. Good. Now, to make this even more effective, we're going to put the other hand on top. So, with that low block, we're going to bring our other hand and put it into our round kick cover. If you remember the round kick cover, that's what we're doing, okay? So, we're putting arm in my elbow, right here. I'm putting my arm in my elbow, okay? So, when I do it sideways, I'm blocking it, and I'm keeping them from bringing the knife up and trying to get me in the face. All right, so I'm blocking here and here, and then bring it around. Good. One more time. I'm still bringing this one around. This one's just there with it. So I block, and I bring it up. Okay? It's the same for number 4, but now I use my other hand. So I low block this side, bring this arm up, bring it up and down. All right, so I'm going side to side. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. All right, that's for 3 and 4. So, with one more time, we got 1, pass, 2, pass, 3, over, 4, over. Good. And the last one is number 5. Now, a lot of people say that you go like this with the number 5, but that's not going to stop anything. If they're trying to get you up and you try to do this, they're going to get you, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to number 1. We're going to use that same movement here, but now when we do it, we got to move our body out of the way at the same time. So I go from here, I step, and I pass sideways. All right, so one more time, I step, and you put it sideways. So one more time, out. I want to get my body out of the way because all this stuff in here is all the important stuff, and we don't want that to be attacked. All right, so in order to keep that from being attacked, we got to move our bodies out of the way, okay? So one more time, number 5. We need to get past. Go ahead, ma'am. You're free to go, Ashley. All right. So one more time, I go here, I step, and pass. Good. And that is all of our blocks, everything that we got. Good. Hey, Ariana. Good to see you, ma'am. Make sure you text us or email us or anything the classes that you've been taking, okay? That way we can keep track on your card. All right, and other than that, let's go through everything one more time. So we're going to go through all 5 of the strikes that we did to date. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So we got 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, and last one, 5. All right, so that's 1 through 5. Then we got our 5, well, we have a lot of blocks, really. But we're going to go over all the blocks we just did. So for number 1, we step in, pass, body back, all the way through. Number 2, pass, and through. We're going back to 1, double strike. Good, and 2, double strike. All right, 3, low block. We're doing that round kick cover, over the top, down. Same with number 4, low block, over the top, down. And last one, number 5. Take your right hand, step to the side, and pass it out of the way. Good. So those are all the blocks and strikes for knife defense that we are going over today. Now, tomorrow, I'm going over exactly the same thing. So if you need extra help or if you need extra time or anything like that, please, please, please get on tomorrow so I can help you a little bit more, okay? But other than that, next week, we're going to be doing some extra stuff with it and making it more better. And other than that, our announcements. This is a new cycle. Make sure you guys are on Google Classroom because we have all of our videos and all of the combinations. Everything you guys need is on that Google Classroom for this cycle. All right. Number 2, make sure you're still earning stripes. That is most important. All the homework is on Google Classroom as well, so you guys can get the homework and fill it out, take a picture, put it in there so we can see it, and we can give you guys stripes, okay? Next one, if you guys, let's try this again. Make sure you guys are taking classes online on Zoom or YouTube. That way you guys are always getting the stuff you need with us here, and we're working hard as well. All right, next one, make sure you guys get online when Mr. Ogle's workouts, because Mr. Ogle has a morning workout at 10 a.m. I know Joshua's on there quite a lot and working hard, getting that nice sweat on. Awesome. So you guys can get a nice sweat Monday through Friday with Mr. Ogle at 10 a.m. Now, if you have school, that's A-okay. You guys can get on after and do it with him then. All right, last one, just like today, Monday through Thursday, we have leadership at 1:30. All right, every single Monday through Thursday, we have leadership at 1:30, so you guys can join us and we can do all the fun stuff we're doing, all right? So make sure you guys are looking at those emails from us because those are the best ways we're trying to keep you guys updated. Other than that, that is everything for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a good afternoon. Bye.